the key for you guys now with Austin and Anthony out to get through the stretch?
I think just focus on our work ethic. I think there's a lot of guys in this room that are great players. We have a lot of depth, so I think just focus on the things that we can control, which is our work ethic, our systems, how we play. So things like that I think is going to help us.
What's it difficult for you guys to get to your game through 17 games?
Yeah, I just think we find ourselves trailing, after the first period and always having to climb back in the game. So I think we just have to have a better start. Obviously play full 60 minutes. Not take penalties, not let them get opportunities like that. And, little things like that. We can clean up.
Unusual kind of to lose 3 in a row in regulation for this group. What's your sense of the mood and where you guys are at going into this one?
Yeah, I think we're just eager to kind of climb back out of it and get on the winning side. It's obviously not a great feeling to be on this kind of stretch. So I think everyone's just itching to win and play hard and play in front of each other.
Is this the most regular season adversity you've faced since you joined this team? Just in terms of injuries and defensive structure?
Maybe. I can't really think back to what it felt like at the start of last season or the previous season. I think guys go down. Every now and then. It's obviously a physical game, so it's pretty often, and we just got to have guys step up and play bigger roles. So, I think that this is just a little stretch. I think we're going to get out of it. I think we're going to come out just fine, and it's hard right now. But I think again, if we focus on the things we can control, which is our work ethic and stuff like that, we'll be totally fine.
What's the key to a game against LA? That's a pretty good road team as well.
Yeah, I think that they play a little bit differently than most teams with their systems, their neutral zone. We don't face them too often, so I think we're going to have to look at the video here and see what, how teams have been kind of exploiting it and how they've been winning against them. I think that's going to help us too. And they're a great team. They're fast. They're strong. A lot of depth, just like us, I think, up and down the lineup. So, we're just going to have to play our game, play to our identity, and we should be fine.
What is that about how Hildeby has played since coming up with you guys here?
I think he's done a great job. I think it's hard stepping in the middle of a game after an intermission too, like that. But I think he's done a great job. I think he's tried to held us in, and I think he's got almost gave us a chance to win all those games. So, we're going to need him here again.
John's off to a great start obviously this season, in line for more minutes with Austin out. How would you assess his ability to kind of handle an increased workload and keep on clicking?
Yeah, I mean, he's done it before his whole career. I think he's kind of been the go-to guy everywhere he's been. So, it's going to be no shock that he deserves all that time, and he's been a great player for us. So I expect him to keep going and lead us here.
What was your sense of, or what was your reaction to Austin's hit from Zadorov out there? Kind of what goes through your mind?
Yeah, I think I was on the other side of the ice, and I didn't really kind of see what happened. I looked back on it, obviously over a video, and saw, and it wasn't pretty. It sucks to see your best player go down like that and be injured and out for a bit. So I don't think anyone was happy in this room just to see that.
What's your sense of how he's holding up? I'm sure with the team going through a rut, he'd badly like to be with him.
Yeah, I think he's going to work on himself and try to come back as strong as possible.
What's the key to get through this stretch now with Austin and Anthony out?
Yeah, tough guys to lose, but if we're going to be a good team, we're going to be able to win games in these kinds of situations. So, we're facing some adversity, and that's just going to build character.
You guys don't usually often, of course, lose 3 in a row. What's the mood? How would you describe the vibe of the team going into this game tonight?
I think we're just excited, to get back out there and compete again.
What was your view of the hit on Austin?
I didn't really see it. From what the quick that I saw, it looked like it was a little bit. Caught him as he was turning. So, I haven't really seen it, so it's hard for me to say. But obviously, you don't want your captain going down like that.
John is off to a hot start. How would you assess his ability to kind of step up, fill the minutes there, and keep on clicking?
Yeah, he's been an unbelievable player for such a long time, and I think he's done this before in his career. So, to get a little bit more step will be no problem for him.
Pretty unique situation for Dennis to be thrown into here. What have you made of the way he's played so far?
He's been unbelievable. Thought he's been doing a great job. I mean, coming in and thrown right into the fire. So, yeah, I like the way he's been playing.
What's his personality like? Do you notice him more comfortable this time around with you guys, or?
Yeah, I think for sure. First time for I guess anybody that's coming in is probably different compared to second time, third time, whatever it may be. Obviously, get more comfortable with the guys and just how everything is done.
It's the key to getting your guys' game for a full 16. You guys put together good stretches, but it seems like it's hard to string it all together.
Yeah, I mean, that's the key, is string it together. How to do that, we just have to be, mentally sharp and on the same page throughout the entire 60. I think a lot of communication in situations like this is key, to talk a lot to get that flow of the game where everything starts clicking. Got to talk a lot to get there.
How concerning to you is the team's overall defensive play?
I think that, defensively we have been, struggling, and that is something that, can be fixed, and you can adjust and make changes to be better at that, be more better attention to details. I would be more worried if we weren't scoring goals, because that would be, that's harder, I think, to do. Not letting in goals has been hard for us this year, and that's something that you can change and adjust and do better.
What do you think Domi can bring to your power play unit there?
Obviously, an amazing playmaker. We'll find and thread the needle, so it'll be a lot of fun to have him out there.
Craig, what's the key to getting through this stretch now with Austin out and Anthony down?
Yeah, we played last year without him for a while, and next man up mentality. Guys get a bigger bite here, bigger role. Just need a better team game.
How long do you expect Austin to be out?
I'm hoping a week maybe, but maybe sooner. We'll just see. It's kind of like one of those things. He could come in a couple days from now and feeling a lot better, and hopefully he's good to go, but we'll see. But it could be as long as a week.
How about Anthony?
Pardon me?
How about Stolarz?
Day to day. Yeah.
Was Austin dealing with something
No.
before the
It
game?
happened in the game.
But was it the Zadorov hit?
No, not the hit.
Not the hit.
No, he was fine.
Well,
Wasn't happy about it,
Yeah.
but he was fine.
Was it on that shift, Craig, or was it earlier?
I don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Tavares has played really well.
Yeah.
His minutes have actually been down a little bit. How would you assess his ability to play a little bit more and keep that level?
You mean minutes are down from last year?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot, but he's in tremendous shape. I don't feel it'd be an issue if I need to use him more.
What about Dennis has handled things? I'm assuming he's going tonight for you guys. I thought Dennis is done.
I think he's come in and done a good job, to be honest with you. I mean, he's been put in some tough situations here, and I think he's come in and give us a chance to win. I like the way he's been playing.
You've had some unforeseen issues with goaltending in general. How important is Curtis Sanford's role right now? Goaltending coaching in that.
Well, it's obviously important, but it's not just on him. It's on the goalies and it's on myself. It's our job to try to get this goaltending situation straightened out. So it's on everybody.
What's your sense of the group right now? I mean, 3 regulation losses in a row.
Yeah.
Aren't used to this.
I mean, we went through stretches last year where we lost 3 in a row, and I mean, it's a tough stretch right now, and nobody's happy about it, obviously, but I didn't feel there's frustration today. I felt like we're in the right mode to fix it. My job, the coaching staff, the players, my job is to straighten it, try to get them going in the right direction, and we got to stay positive at this point, and we got to work our way out of it.
Mermis in tonight?
What's that?
Is Mermis is in
Yes,
tonight?
he's in tonight.
What will be the challenge of dealing with so many lefties? And, you know, what are you hoping Mermis can help you with?
Well, he moves the puck fairly well. You know, he's a good skater. He's got experience. We've used him in the past, so just wanted to make a switch on D.
What kind of challenge do the Kings possess? They play kind of the big team.
Big team.
North-South team.
Yeah.
Kind of play the way that you want this team to play.
They got size up the middle, obviously. Kopitar and Byfield, you know, two big centermen, veteran D-core back there. They don't give you a lot. Their PK's excellent. So, you know, it's going to be key for our power play to do a good job tonight. Special teams are going to be important. And for me, it's managing the game. Just go out and manage the game. We're going to have patience in this game tonight, and we're going to have to work for our chances. But at the same time, we can't be, you know, forcing things and putting ourselves in tough situations. So patience and managing the game is going to be important here tonight.
What gives you the most confidence that your team can pull out through this adversity right now?
A veteran group, I think, and a lot of guys that in that room have gone through this before, and we got a veteran group here, and you know, I have full trust in these guys. I think that they all know what they have to do, and they've all been through this before in their careers in different situations, maybe different teams, but I feel like we have a veteran group, and we have enough talent and determination to pull through.